Hello students, today we will start our first poem. The name of the poem is The Road Not Taken. This poem is very famous poem and it is written by Robert Frost, and this poem is very important for the competition exams also. So read it carefully. First, it is written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost was an American poet. Initially, his work was published in England. Nextly, his work was published in America. Though he was born in America, but his work was initially published in England. Means first he was famous in England. Later on, he became famous in America. He is the only poet to receive 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry. Now, you should know what is Pulitzer Prize. Pulitzer Prize. Actually, this prize is given, it was awarded in America for the best literary work, and he has received 4 Pulitzer Prizes. Now, the poem, The Road Not Taken, that poetic devices used as you can see metaphor, personification, simile, imagery, assonance, consonance, and repetition. There are so many poetic devices used in the poem, and this poem has a very different meaning. It is a metaphorical poem. So let's start our poem. The poem, The Road Not Taken. As the name suggests, the name of the poem, The Road Not Taken, means poet has not taken that road. And in this poem, there are choices, means poet tells about there are choices in our life where we are very confused to on which path we should go, and that is mentioned in the chapter. It is a metaphorical poem. Actually, it is not only connected to road. Through road, he is telling the choices in the life where we have to select one option so that we are successful in the life, and the poet is standing in the forest. Let's begin it. 2 roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both. The poet is standing in front of a road, and that road is diverged, means it is fork shaped, and it is a yellow forest, means 2 roads, they are present in a yellow forest. Yellow forest means where the leaves are yellow colored, means it is autumn season. And sorry, he feels very sorry that he could not travel both. He could not travel both the roads. He cannot travel both roads at a time. He has to follow only one path. And be one traveler long I stood. And he was standing, thinking, and very much confused on which path he should go. And looked down as far as I could. He tried to just see that both the roads. He tried to see which road is bending in which direction so that he can get path. Maybe afterwards he will not get a path. Maybe it will be blocked. To where it bent in the undergrowth means where in which direction which is not visible, to which direction it is moving and where he can move ahead. So from this para, he tries to explain sometimes we are having choices in our life. Suppose you have to opt 2 subjects. After 10th class, you will be confused whether you should take maths or you should take bio, or you should take science or commerce or arts. Like this, when the children are confused, same thing means the person is in dilemma on which subject he should select. Or suppose after education you are getting any company or any job, then also you are confused which sometimes it is like that this company will be successful, but maybe again some people will say it will not be like that. The person is confused, there is a dilemma on which path he should go, in which company he should go, which subject he should opt it. These are the things that comes in the life when the person is confused. The poet is explaining same experience from through this poem. Okay, come to next para. Then took the other just as fair. Now the poet went on that road just which was equally just as fair, means it was justified, correct to go on that path, as fair means he was thinking definitely it is going to give more options, it will definitely help him to be successful, or he will be reaching to his goal. And having perhaps a better claim means better chances, better demanding road. That road may be demanding, it's needed that some people should go on that path, so that definitely person will be going in that direction and working on that. Because it was grassy and wanted wear, that road was grassy. Actually, there are two roads. One road is when the leaves fall on the road, and one road where the leaves are there, one is crushed, and other road where leaves are there, that is not crushed, means everybody is going from the same path, one road, and the grass or the leaves are trodden by the steps, and other road is not stepped by the leaves, or the grass is not stepped by the people, means it looks like they understood that people are not going from that path. And the poet has selected the path which was grassy and wanted wear, means someone should go from that path. Though as far that the passing there had warned them really about the same. He went from the same path, actually it wanted wear, somebody should come from that path. And he is still feeling sorry. From the para he said he has not opted that path. He went from the other path, the common path on which everybody was going. He did not go from that path. He has opted other path because it wanted wear, means somebody should go from that path. Maybe he will be getting challenges, hurdles on that path. Still he went from that path. Come to third para. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Now in the morning, the poet, both the roads were looking equal, means both roads were looking fresh. In leaves, no step had trodden black, means no person has stepped on the leaves of the grass. Oh, I kept the first for the another day. He thought he is going from that path, and the first path means on which everybody was going, he left that path, leaving that path, he went from the other path. He thought any time after going from that second road, if he is not successful, he will return back and he will go on the next path. Like this he thought, and he went from the second path. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. He was doubtful whether he would be able to come back or not. Means it will take time, may take a long time, and he will not be able to return back. He was doubtful. Still he opted for the second road, and on the way he got many challenges, and he will be getting hurdles because maybe no one will be helping on the second path. And first path was very common for everyone. He will be getting many help on the first path, but still he's opted for the second path. Come to fourth para. I shall be telling with this sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Poet says after many years, he will be telling everybody, he will be telling to his friends with a long breath, sighs a long breath. Somewhere after ages and ages means after many years, he will be telling his friends or the relative, he will be sharing his feeling. Then he will tell, what he will tell, two roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by it, and that has made all the difference. He would be telling his friends that at that time there were two roads and he was confused. He has opted for the second road, and he has selected the road which was less traveled by, means people were not going from that path, and that he has selected, that road was selected by the poet, and that has only changed his life, means that has only made the difference in his life. Means he will be telling after many years to his friends and relatives with a long breath. This word sigh means here it take meaning is along with means maybe this Robert Frost was not successful. The word size shows that the person was not successful, but by his autobiography you can get it the person has won 4 Pulitzer Prizes means the person was successful. Still here it is not very clear the person was whether poet was successful or not. Poem says that he was not successful, but according to his autobiography he was a successful person. He was born in America, but he was first his books were published in England. Again he returned to America and then he was successful. Okay, this is about the poem. Means whole summary of the poem we can say that this is about the choices in our life where we have to go for a correct choice. We have to think it and we have to select correct path so that we are successful. And suppose we are going for a tough path or a different way where no one is going, then we may get hurdles and we have to be successful. For that we have to work hard. This is about the choices of the people. Okay, got it? Now write the poetic devices used in the poem. Now see the poetic devices of the poem Road Not Taken. First we will see the poetic device metaphor. It is a metaphorical poem. In this the choices are compared as in our life. So here the road is diverse. The fork in the road is used as a metaphor for the choices we make in our life. Next, repetition is there in the sentence. Somewhere ages and ages. Ages word is repeated, hence it is use of repetition. Simile is used in the line, then took the other as just as fair. In some books, as is not mentioned, correct it. It should be as just as fair. It is simile. Next is assonance. Assonance means effect of a vowel sound. 2 roads diverge in a yellow wood. Effect of O. 2 O again O. In yellow O. Woods O. Means effect of O sound is there. Next, somewhere ages and ages hence. A. Somewhere in that A sound effect is there. It is again assonance. Next is consonance. 2 roads diverge in a yellow wood. In the same line there is assonance and here again it is consonance. As roads, D sound, diverged, then wood. Effect of D sound consonant is there. It is consonance. Though, as, for, that, the passing there. Sound of T, again T, and T is there, it is consonance. Next is personification. Personification here, the 2 roads diverge in a yellow wood. Road is diverged. Actually, it is the mind of the person that is diverged. Human being's mind is diverged. There is a dilemma of selection of the choices or the selection of the path. Or same thing in here, it is personification. Next, literary device is imagery. Imagery, it is actually used to make readers feel things through their 5 senses. When you will read this poem, while reading you can feel that you are standing in a forest. The way Robert Frost described the poem, it gives a best description. That's why imagery is used in the poem. And next is see its rhyming scheme. And when you will see the last words in the poem, rhyme scheme, last words are rhyming words, and the rhyme scheme following is AB and AB. So this is about the poetic devices of the poem. Again, go through this poem properly. It's very easy poem and it is very important for your syllabus. Thank you.